Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. Hello, what is going on? We're here for the morning stuff, you know, for that morning action. So hopefully everything looks okay. Yeah, there we go. We need to adjust the lighting a little bit. Need to adjust that lighting to where it's just right. It's got to be just right, or you know, it's not very good. So yeah, all right, camera action. Let's see, configure video, put a little more light on here, a little bit brighter. There we go. Perfect, 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 and looks good. And is anyone going to join? Don't know. Let's wait and find out who joins. In the meantime, we'll click around here and see what's new in the tarot world while we wait for people to join. Figure out if we're live or not. That's the most important part. The live streams are sort of boring when nobody joins. TikTok. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's the tarot world going out there? We got a couple of new decks on Kickstarter that we ordered. We got a few on Indiegogo that we ordered as well. So I'm pretty excited about picking those up. I just released the tarot news. So the MJ has created a couple of new decks that I'm pretty excited about. So that is the one that, she's the one that did the Grimalkin Cat Tarot. And then some of the other, she had a dog tarot before that. So it seems to be coming out pretty regularly with some good stuff, which is always the cool part. All right, so we're there, live viewers too. Hello, the two live viewers. What is going on? We're here for Saturday morning free live tarot readings, I think. So maybe the chat is broken. I know chat was broken yesterday. So chat has a bit of a problem lately, you know? Sophia, what is going on? How are you doing, Sophia? Thank you for your comments. Always so supportive. I appreciate you. So what is happening over there? Is the lockdown over? Is the lockdown doing well? Is the lockdown still going strong? Like what is happening with the old lockdown stuff? Anyway. So what card are we doing today? I'm thinking we could do the star card today. That'd be fun. Domini, hello. Spice Flower, hello. What is going on? How's everyone doing this morning? We're here on Saturday. Vicky Lish, hey, how are you doing? So Saturday and the weekend has officially started. Crystal, what is up? Metal by Design, hello. How are you? Gaurav, what is up? Cyrena, hello. And Afra, good morning to you as well. How is it going? The lockdown is still going on, Sophia? Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. It is locked down for quite some time. It is still going on. We're on like 2 months now. Wolf, what's going on? Yeah, we're on 2 months of the lockdown because we can't have too much lockdown. You always need more lockdowns. You can't have too much at all. Okay, what's coming for me in love? We have a general, and let's see, the lockdown is until the 28th of this month, but that's assuming the governor doesn't extend it again. There you go. All right, Lily, good morning to you as well. What's up? So let's see about how will be my financial life. Let's find out about Gaurav. See, GS Financial Life. There we go. Financial life. We're getting free here, but still wear a mask. Yeah, I think masks and social distancing are going to be pounded into us pretty much for the rest of the year. I think for the rest of the year, you're going to have masks, social distancing, blah, 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 masks, blah, 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 social distancing, blah, 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 masks, blah, 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 social distancing for the rest of the year. Maybe for the rest of your life. Googly tube, what is going on? There you go. Could be for the rest of your life. Maybe. Let's see. You said to take my question first. Well, there you go. Well, I am taking your question first. Googly Tube, go ahead and ask a question. Questions are picked at random. So there you go. We have random questions because that's how we roll here with all the randomness and stuff. And stuff, the randomness is good. The randomness is strong with this one. It is. Speaking of strong, how is your financial life looking? Is it looking good, bad, indifferent? What's going on with the financial life? The moon upside down. It could be a bit of a challenge here and there. I don't think it's going to be just super smooth, but I don't think it's going to be terrible either. So we have a bit of a challenge with the moon reversed, meaning things aren't going as perfect as you would like it, but it's not going too bad as well. So if we have something like the Tower, maybe we would have this big upset or this big explosion feels and things like that. But with the moon reversed, it's really not that serious as well. So the moon also points to cycles. So we have the good cycles, the bad cycles and whatnot. As far as cycles go, when we throw down the moon, when that's reversed, it means that the finances may be a bit of here and there. It could be on and off. Definitely not this smooth type thing as well. Kristen, hello. And Regina, hello as well. What's going on? Nexus snuck in. Hello, Nexus. So again, we're sort of off and on. It's not exactly stable. It's going to be a bit of good and bad mixed in, a bit of fluctuation. It looks kind of like the stock market, right? The Six of Wands says overall, though, the financial life is going to be fairly decent. So it's going to sort of trend on the decent side. I think we have a couple of bills coming we may not expect. Don't think it's anything serious, but I do think that it's going to be sort of progressing forward. The Chariot says we are moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is, again, better. So we have good news and then we have better news. So I think that you have opportunities for making money. I think we have opportunities for getting income that's going to be better once the lockdown is off. Once things are looking better as far as that's concerned, I think we have some good opportunities sort of waiting for us. So that's looking, as far as a forecast, that's looking as things do get better. The Ten of Pentacles, when you're looking at a financial reading, that is just a fantastic thing. And to throw out a question, I pick at random. Donations take priority. There you go. So the Chariot again points to a defined movement towards something bigger, better as we get out of the lockdowns. As we sort of move in financially to the next stages, I think we're looking at a better thing. Again, a couple of different bills sort of sneaking in here occasionally, but Dr. Mystical, what is going on? But overall, you're looking at a good forecast. Good news, and the Ten of Pentacles is great news. So looking at, again, a couple of those opportunities sort of coming in, that's going to be where your focus is going to be after the lockdowns have eased up a bit, if they do ease up. So we'll see about all of that. So Shweta wants to know, do I get communications from him? What's coming next in my love life? Do you see me as reaching a higher position in my career? All right. What is Naveen's feelings for me? Will my boyfriend marry me? Well, there you go. Let's try that one out. Regina wants to know about the boyfriend. Do we got some marriage opportunities here? Or what are things looking at for Regina? Let's find out. We got a marriage coming. We got that boyfriend thing. I mean, we got to find out what's happening with all that. And for that, by the way, we could use the Thoth. We did have the Thoth a minute ago, if you're not familiar with this. My absolute favorite deck. Sophia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Question above. Sophia wants to know something. Sophia wants to know, should my sister try making money with sewing, or should she get an extra part-time job? What's better money-wise? Let's check that out after we do the marriage. Thank you again, Sophia. I appreciate you. All right. Let's check this out. About the marriage. Are we looking good with the marriage? Is it looking bad? Sort of a yes or no question. Sort of a yes or no question there. What are we looking at for marriage? Ooh, I think that we're looking good. When we are talking about a marriage reading or any sort of forecast with love and things like that, the Empress just makes it nice. It just makes it nice. That's what we're rolling with, is the Empress over here. Raina, welcome. What is going on? Raina picked up my book. I need to ship my book out to Raina today. All right, but yeah, we're looking at that. We're looking for marriage. Are we looking for... Oh, that's kind of rough, though. The Ace of Cups before that being reversed. Not exactly my favorite card to reverse, especially before the Empress. I think that you have marriage opportunities, but there seems to be some disconnect between getting the marriage going and actually being married. There seems to be some disconnect. It's like that one person wants it more than the other person. We got a couple of maybe conflicts within here sometimes, but overall it looks like it's a bit complexity. It doesn't look like a simple yes or no question. And the complexity comes from the Ace of Cups being reversed. Not something that we want to get, especially after the balance card is right before this. So it seems things are out of balance. In other words, we could have issues getting married. There could be some logistical things. There could be some family things. And that is sort of, picked up. That is sort of picked up. Yes, 30 USD. That is sort of picked up here. So, I mean, yeah, as far as a yes or no question, I think it's possible. But we need to get through these conflicts. We need to get through these delays. We need to find out what's between us. Someone wants to get married more than the other person, maybe a lot more. We need to balance that out before we sort of get it there. All right. So sewing is going to be good or part-time job. All right. We're going to have a tarot throwdown here. We're going to do sewing. Let's see. Sewing. Going to do a tarot throwdown with sewing versus a part-time job. What is going to be better is, I don't know, what would be better? The Anna K would be good for this. Anna K is nice and small. It's a good throwdown deck. It's a good throwdown deck. Margaret, welcome back. What's going on? Pari wants to know, was there a girl in their life before me? Was there a girl in the life before me? Well, let's find out about that in a minute. What's going on with that? Luthien snuck in. Welcome, Luthien. How are you doing? Luthien, so good to see you. All right. So today I think we're painting the star card. We're painting up the star card. Just going to see how that goes. Hopefully this is going to look nice, but we do have it all ready to roll here. All right. So we got a tarot throwdown. On this end, we have the sewing. And on the other end, we have a part-time job. Part-time job. Lavender Seas, welcome. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Sort of waking up here. It just released the news program. Now we're doing the live readings, and we're going to check that out. So we got sewing up top, and we got part-time job in the bottom. Figure that out. Haley, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So what is going to be good? What is going to be good with the sewing? The sewing, the Queen of Wands, says it's something we want to do. This is something we want to do. We want to get active with that. Why is the Three of Swords reversed, though? The Sun, I think sewing looks pretty good. Sewing looks pretty good. There is like this warm-up speed to get there, though. If you're looking for, I'm immediately won the lottery. I won the sewing lottery. That may be difficult. It may be difficult. The Three of Swords reversed means we have a bit of a warm-up as far as businesses go. So it's something that it's not disappointing, but it's not like we made a ton of money or we made a bunch of income. So if we have some income in reserve, or we have another income that could be possible, or we have a big client base, that's going to be pretty good. The Sun ending sewing business is, again, going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. So yes, that's going to be there. The income is sort of a slow roll, possibly, right? A slow roll a bit, with the Three of Swords being reversed could point to a bit of a slow roll. Is that going to be okay? Do we want to get a ton of income right now? This may not be the best option because the three is sort of getting us there, but there is a lot of passion for that. And with passion, in any business, any organization, anything, passion really sort of attracts people. People like passion. If you're passionate about it, if you do good work, if you're really good with that, then people want to get it. People want to get into it. Part-time job looks pretty rough, I got to say. it looks pretty rough. First of all, the part-time job is a dead end. The 3 of Wands being reversed is just a dead end. So if you're looking for something, a part-time job where I can get something better, Lavender Seas, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know your question. If you're looking for something where I can get better, I can move up in the world, that's going to be just a straight up dead end. And it looks like the income is not that good. The income is very sort of strange and iffy and things like that. So, I mean, if you're looking for the 5 of Pentacles being reversed, you don't want to see the 5 of Pentacles anywhere near a job. Anywhere near it, reversed, straight up. I don't want to see it. This is it's like a disease. I don't want to see this right here. So, you know, there you go. But yeah, and the Lord of Defeat being the first job that says it's going to be pretty rough. They're not going to enjoy it. So if they have a bit of extra income, if they have a bit of buffer there, the sewing looks great because that part-time job looked pretty bad. How will B feel if I let it loose? Haley, you're just going to let it loose? You're just going to go with that 100% honesty. 100% honesty risk. Ooh, that might hurt. That might hurt a lot. Oh, this might hurt, Tarot. Oh, you knew this was coming. You knew it was coming. You knew this might hurt, Tarot was coming. Blah, welcome. What is going on? Yeah. Do we want to be 100% honest? That's usually a bit of a risk. It's usually a bit of a risk. So let's find out what happens if we go with the pure honesty. I mean, there's a reason that we're not 100% honest with everything. I'm just saying. All right, this might hurt, Tarot, because it indeed might hurt. Do we want to go to the love screen? We need a heartbreak screen is what we need. We need a heartbreak screen. Wow. So we looking good? 6 of Wands says we could be looking good. Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Wow. Well, this actually turns out pretty well. This actually turns out pretty well. Inga, what's going on? Yeah, the 4 of Wands is a bit of a weird thing right here. Into the 6 of Wands, I think this is going to work out. The 7 of Cups says they don't take it the way you think they do. They don't take it the way they think you do, right? So let's say we go 100% honest, and they may take it differently than what you mean. So I would definitely sort of prepare the wording a bit. Make sure the wording generates the emotions that you're looking for, or the wording generates the feel that you're looking for. Because there's a chance that if you misword it, then you could be in a weird situation and you're going to have to, you can't really undo things that are said, right? It's like when you throw out the word divorce, you can't really take that back. Now that's on the table, and now that doesn't come off the table. Kate's Crossing, hello, what's going on? So we are moving into a bit of a risk situation there. So word it correctly. The 7 of Cups says we could have a misinterpretation. We could have, you want to word this right. You don't want to you can't do over. So word it correctly. You're on the right path. The 4 of Wands, we're on the right path. The 6 of Wands, we're on the right path to success. Word it correctly. We don't want misinterpretation. And Temperance, it does imbalance things a little bit. Metal by Design, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So the Temperance says it unbalances things a little bit. Or so it was nice and balanced, you know, and then you hit the Temperance, you put unbalanced a little bit. It doesn't turn it on its side, but it is unbalanced from that point on. So if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to do it, make sure that we plan it out a bit more. Make sure that we don't just walk in blind. Because yeah, let's not wing that. Let's prepare that a bit. And it should be okay though. I mean, that is looking good. I think your intentions are good. Where you're headed, the intentions look good. All right, single woman, Lavender Seas. Single woman, there you go. Looking for commitment. How will my marriage be like in the future? All right, let's see. LS wants a future marriage reading there. There we go. Looking for commitment. How will the marriage go in the future? See, look at that. Lavender Seas. Lavender Seas knows what's going on, because Lavender Seas knew that she was next, and she knew that my timing was right on. And so she popped the question and reminded me. See, that's perfect. And she did it with the stream delay as well. So Lavender Seas has it going on. I'm just saying, if there's any one person on the channel that knows what is happening up here, it's Lavender Seas. There you go. All right, let's get you a good reading, Lavender Seas. I want to find you a nice marriage partner, somebody that you love, somebody that you can cherish, somebody that's going to give you some commitment. Let's look for some good cards up here. We got a lot of court cards. So yeah, let's look at what your future partner is going to be like, because the court cards are kind of sneaking in here, Wolf, hang in. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. All right, kind of sneaking in here. So the Seven of Wands says we've had some difficulty getting this in place. I think that you've tried. It's not for a lack of trying. The Seven of Wands says we are having difficulty getting in there and getting 100% going. So I think that we've tried to get commitment. We've had some failures. We've had some bumps in the road. You sort of had to drive over a couple of those bumps and try to figure out, what's happening with all that. But the Seven of Wands says it's not for a lack of trying, but there you go. So there we go. So the Page of Swords, now we're sort of sneaking into the next spot. Now this is the Spy. It seems like that the Page of Swords says that you need to sort of, as far as just the general advice here, we need to sort of be a bit more malleable or a bit more flexible as far as relationships go. So if we have a relationship that may go this way, we don't want to be too stern and too hard focused on this goal of a relationship type thing. We want to be a bit flexible. And the more flexible that we are, the more sort of we attract the different people, and we have opportunities for more relationships. So Page of Swords says be flexible. Don't be too hard lined with I need this, I need that, and things like this, right? The Five of Pentacles says as well as you're going to have some sort of a failure as we sort of come along. In other words, you're going to have maybe a bit of deception of people that say they want commitment but don't want commitment. I think you encountered that before. But overall, we do have a commitment coming. I think your future marriage is looking good long term. But again, we have a couple of stepping stones as we sort of get into that space. So the Five of Pentacles says we do have a couple of failed relationships, people that say they want commitment, but they don't, people that are, a bit iffy type thing. But the final thing is good news, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, what are we talking about with the Knight of Pentacles? This is a very stable person, but they like a little bit of excitement. They like a little bit of the fire and the adventure again. And they're not really good with the same old everyday routines. So if we're looking for someone like that, if we have someone like that, we definitely want to keep open mind to do something different, right? Maybe this weekend, let's go hiking. Maybe next weekend, let's go, to this new restaurant. So we have an opportunity to do different things and to have different experiences. And if we're good with that, then that's going to be okay. But if you're a type that just likes to stay at home, let's watch a TV, let's read a book, and let's go to bed type thing, then that's going to be difficult to blend in with the Knight of Pentacles. Will that come back to the Page of Swords and the Spy? Maybe a bit of that flexibility, but I think the person that you're going to marry, the marriage partner, is going to be big on getting out and doing things. I mean, they're not going to go like skydiving or something just crazy, but they are definitely like something that's going to be, a little bit of spice or a little bit of adventure, not something huge. They're not going to fly to Paris every weekend, but they want a bit of change, a bit of flexibility as far as getting things done each weekend. We don't want to do the same 4 things every day for our entire life, which is sort of obvious, but a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like, I like sitting at home. I like sitting at home, reading a book, watching a movie, doing a painting, doing some tarot reading. I'm pretty boring though. I don't think most people are like me. I think most people are not like me. Okay, blah. Speaking of people not like me, success in starting the physical training course and graduating. You had asked this before. Let's check it out again. See if we have the same answer there. See if we have the same answer there. I think we'll use the slow tarot because physical training is kind of slow sometimes. Physical training is kind of slow sometimes. What is Naveen feeling about me? Please. All right. I am Teju. Well, welcome, Teju. What's coming next in my love life with S? There we go. If I can't flown to Paris every weekend, this is over. Indeed. I mean, who doesn't like a good Paris trip? Who doesn't? I spent a month in Paris. I spent a month in Paris on a vacation. So I had a month of, okay, so I worked hard all year. I had a month of vacation saved up. And so I used it to go to Paris. And there was nothing to do after the second week. I was so bored. So I was like wandering around. I should have done that. I should have done 2 weeks in Paris and then 2 weeks in like Florence or something like that. But no. Vicky, what's going on? How are you doing? So the Eight of Swords, as far as success, means we are looking at success. The Eight of Swords says we're sort of restricted in some ways, but we are looking at success. The High Priestess is looking good as well. The Moon reversed and Death. I think we actually had the Tower, didn't we? Blah, remind me. In the last reading, did we have the Tower? Did we have the Tower? I mean, I'm not sure. But we have Death, so this is going to lead to something else. I think the physical training course is going to lead to something else. But I do think you're going to be, in it. The Moon reversed said it's going to be challenging, obviously, because it's PT. It's going to be challenging. So, I mean, graduating, I don't see any problem. The High Priestess says you're on the road. We're on the path to the graduations. No problem at all. This is going to lead to something new. This is going to lead to something new. So Death says we're in a transition between one thing and the next. So that is going to lead into stage 2, which I think is kind of where you're headed anyway. But the Eight of Swords says we're a bit restricted. In other words, you have a lot of rules and regulations surrounding this, and that's okay. Wolfie, hello, how's it going? So rules and regulations surrounding us, that's natural. We have a success. It's going to be difficult. Obviously, any PT is going to be difficult. So Diren, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Sophia, we'll see you next time. Appreciate you hanging out, stopping by. All right. So Metal by Design, should I end my friendship? Uh-oh. That's not good at all. MBD. We're going to end that friendship. Is that the end of it? Is it a termination of a friendship? I hope not. That's no good. We have to end a friendship. It's always good to hang out and be friends. Just like Mr. Rogers. Want to be your neighbor. Dark Mansion Tarot. That's the best. Goddess Gamora. There you go. Hello. I met a hypnotist that wants to be my mentor. I'd like to know if I should go for the hypnotist. Should I be a mentor of a hypnotist? Well, I don't know. It's a good question. You should only be a mentor to a hypnotist that has this book. Wait a minute, let me get the book. All right, if the hypnotist is going to be your mentor, all right, I'm just saying, Goddess Gamora, if a hypnotist is going to be your mentor, they need these books. Okay, first of all, they need the Handbook of Clinical Hypnosis. This is a good book. They also need Dave Ellman's Hypnotherapy. Do they have this? You need to check. This is priority 1. Okay. And they also need the hypnosis book about cognitive behavioral perspective. Now, this is by Spanios. Spanios makes some good books. So if they have all of these books, I think that they would be an adequate mentor. If not, they need to go get them. They need to go get the books. You have to have the books. If you don't have the books, what are you doing? What are you doing? The random YouTube guy has the books. Why don't you? I mean, you need to ask these questions. This needs to come out. We need to get serious and throw down if we're gonna mentor, gonna spend some time. They don't even have Dave Ellman's book. Something's wrong, you know? It's just incorrect. It feels bad. It feels bad, man. So, what are we doing here? We're reading tarot. We got on a book tangent. Okay, so should we end the friendship or not? The Tower says no. The Tower says no. The Tower says there are some things. There are some things that he's well known in Vegas. Is it somebody from Head Hacking Group or what's going on? I don't think anybody's well known in Vegas right now. They're shut down. All right, the Tower says no, let's not end the friendship. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. The Tower, we don't want to shake this up. I think there are some things that are difficult. The Ace of Cups says we do have, a connection. We do have a connection, but the King of Wands says that we're stalled in a variety of things. Lavender Seas, thank you for your additional donation. I appreciate you. All right, so we're stalled. The King of Wands, we're not moving forward. We're not moving forward. We're having difficulty getting that. We could be stalled as far as the friendship is concerned. We have a couple of things that are going to be a problem, right? The Eight of Pentacles says we can work it out just like the Beatles song. We can work it out. The Eight of Pentacles says, let's put some work in it. Let's put some stability into it. But the Tower of Reverse says, no, we don't want that shakeup. We want to keep that connection, and ending the friendship would not be a good idea right now. Let's work out these problems. Maybe take a break. Maybe relax. Maybe give them the Dave Ellman hypnosis book, or, just do one of those. Do one of those. So you can tell my life is boring when I can pull 3 large hypnosis books out and no problem at all. Okay, SM. What's coming between me and T? What is coming between me and T? Let's find out. Lavender Seas wants another question there about the career change, getting booted off these jobs. Getting booted off these jobs. That's no good at all. Oh, we haven't done. We haven't done this one. It has been a minute. It has been a minute since we've done this one. So let's find out about that. Deborah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Well, he used to perform at the Riviera. Now he's retired. Indeed, he is retired. So what are you doing? You looking for stage hypnosis? You looking for stage hypnosis? Because I tried that. That was a rough day. That was rough. So if you're looking for stage hypnosis, my friend, goddess, good luck with all of that. That was a rough time. Rough time. You got to start in bars. You got to, you can't do Vegas on your first gig. You got to start in bars. And if you try to do school hypnosis stuff, they won't let you do it unless you have experience. And so you got to start at the smoky bar next door and do it there. And everybody's half drunk. And, it's an interesting time indeed. It's an interesting time. Here we go. Dyron, you're next, my friend. You're next, Dyron. We got one ahead of you. This one right here. All right, so we got Dyron, Lavender Seas, and Deborah after this. And there we're going there. There we're going there. We can work it out is stuck in her head. So what is coming between you and T? Dominatrix hypnosis recordings. Well, all right then. So the Hermit is not looking good. It's not looking good. The Page of Wands, the Six of Cups, got a bunch of interesting things here. So if you're looking at long term, I think we have a bit of a separation at the end. At the end, we have a long term, but we do have some stuff. We do have some stuff sort of in here. The Ace of Swords says we're good with communication. I think we have some nice communication between us. we're good with getting things done. We're good with getting opportunities and opening up those types of things as well. The Six of Cups says as well is we have this mutual benefit relationship to where some people are doing good, some other people are doing good. It's not something to where I have 100% of the work in this one person and the other person's not doing a thing. So you don't have that capability there. So I think we're good with communication. We're good with that blending. The Six of Cups also points to children. I always throw this out because if you have children together, if we have a children that's maybe a stepchild or whatever, then that person is being benefited by this relationship, right? Is being benefited by the relationship when we look at the Six of Cups, especially next to the Eight of Swords and the sort of this good news here. Now we do have a Page of Wands. The relationship is sort of being rebooted almost. We're starting from the ground up, kind of, it feels, right? We're starting from the ground up. We want to get some progression. We want to get things moving, but we're stuck. We're like the little, at the very bottom of the tree, and we're trying to climb up the tree slowly, right? But the Hermit says long term, we do have some challenges. We have some challenges. It's almost like one person is looking at taking a break. One person may be looking at leaving, but this is entertainment purposes only. But I mean, the next few months, it's like somebody's looking out at being alone. That's where we have the Hermit. I wouldn't say the Hermit would be a full breakup, but it looks like that we're just sort of looking in different directions at long term at that point. But the Page of Wands being next to it doesn't bode well for the Hermit. Sometimes the Hermit means, hey, I like my alone time if we have a good card. But the Page of Wands next to it being that message about action. Pages are all about messages. And we have a message about something, then we're really leaning that direction as the messages is about an action. And the messages about the Hermit sort of means that we could have some difficulty. We could have some, a little bit of a hill to climb there as far as the relationship is concerned. So Dyron wanted to know something. What does Dyron want to know? Let's look. Dyron, interview. Ooh, if I give an interview in Astro Talk for tarot reader, then I'll get selected. Ooh, Dyron's going out there and putting it all on the line. Putting it all on the line, Dyron. Dyron, you're not messing around. Dyron went straight for the jugular. All right, straight for the jugular. Oh, since we use an astrology-based tarot, since it is an astrology-based place, we'll go there. Dyron's putting it all on the line. Dyron, I like you. Dyron doesn't mess around. So if we have the two categories of I'm messing around and let's sort of play around. And then we have the category of Dyron, like screw playing around. I'm going for the jugular right now. We're going for the jugular right now. All right, let's find out. I've learned tarot because of you. Well, that's so nice. I appreciate that. So let's see. We're going for the jugular. What's going to happen? What's going to happen on this? Oh, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. You're going live tonight. Oh, I want to see some cakes. I mean, wait a minute, Raina, are you going live on YouTube? I want to see some cakes if you do. Raina, this is urgent. We need to interrupt the stream and we need to make sure that Raina shows us some cakes. That sounds dirty, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying. We need some food. We need some food, not healthy food. We need some bad food that's going to be delicious on Raina's stream. Okay. So the star is looking very good. The star's looking very good, especially when we're a site talking about stars. We're a site talking about stars. Goddess, thank you. Thank you for your donation. Goddess, I'm like messing around. Goddess, I'm into hypnosis like beyond normal level. So I took about 10, 12 years of my life and studied hypnosis. I've done street hypnosis, stage hypnosis. Anyway, I was big on street hypnosis for a long time. There's a lot of videos on YouTube with me hypnotizing random people. So anyway, so hopefully you'll never find those because they're kind of funny. So anyway, so make people make funny sounds or make them do stiff arm. And when I did magic, by the way, I did a hypnosis thing to where I have somebody hold a business card and then I would make them go stiff arm, and I would do that during the magic gigs, which is great, by the way, which is fantastic. Okay, anyway, we got off track. So Darren's putting on the line. The star says we're doing well. We're doing well as well. The Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the King of Wands. The King of Wands long term says that you will get selected. I think you will get selected. The Two of Wands says we have that opportunity to sort of wander in and get going as well. So that's going to be good. Lord of Dominion. Now, Dominion, if we look at, okay, I mean, let's lean on the thought. Let's lean on the actual Lord of Dominion, right? When we're looking at that, we're talking about your ability to get things done, your ability to get that action, because we do have the Mars within Aries field. That is very, very strong power right there. That is double power. Everybody's going to find that Mars is a malefic, right? As a malefic, maybe that's bad. Maybe it's not bad. I don't know. But the Two of Wands says dominion. We have power over what we want to do. And the King of Wands says we do get selected. I think you get selected. The Two of Cups, I think you're sort of worried about it almost. But yeah, the star says it's something you're meant to do, something you should be doing. And I think that you'll get selected. Looking good. As far as astrology goes, that's some good stuff. Do have a malefic there. Is that going to come back and haunt you? I don't think so, man. I mean, the problem with malefics and tarot is they're all over tarot. You can't really do anything about this. Okay, so Lavender Seas wants to know about career. Lavender Seas is having a rough time. Is that... Oh, Donata Farmer, hello. Thank you. I appreciate your donation. All right, so Deborah. I used to have a friend named Deborah, and she made us call her Deborah. So that's stuck in my head for the rest of my life. So, your name is probably not pronounced like that, but if I say it, I'm sorry. Okay, so Lavender Seas is getting booted. Lavender? It's no good at all. Let's see. Whoa. Getting job booted. Getting job booted. Let's find out what's happening with that. We'll use the Muse. I haven't used the Muse. I haven't used the Muse. No, it's not a moose. It's not a moose. It's the Muse. It is the Muse. All right, there we go. So everybody check out Raina's channel. We need to get Raina's channel with some good food. Raina, just start a food channel. I think Raina should just start a cooking channel. I think it'd be a big hit. Be a huge hit there. I'm just talking about it now. I'm just pointing this out. All right. So what are we doing? We're having a rough time here. Lavender is having a hard time getting a job. It's Debbie. There you go. So Debbie, you're right after this. Debbie, I appreciate you. All right. So the Muse says the High Priestess. Oh, Six of Swords. You're having a rough time. You're going to continue to have a rough time. What's going on? What's going on? Man, what is going on? I mean, we need to find out. Debbie, ooh, chronic illness. I'm so sorry to hear it. All right, Debbie, you're right after this. You're going to continue to have a rough time. What? Okay, Lavender Seas, why are you having a rough time? Why are you getting booted? What's going on? There's something else. Something else we're missing here. Because this is a rough time. Lavender Seas, it's a rough time. Tinkerbell, hello. Speaking of not a rough time, Tinkerbell's here. It's good to see you, Tinkerbell. Why are you having such a rough time, Lavender? Something else going on, man. You need to figure out what the problem is. What is the problem? Are you having a bad interview experience? Or is there too much competition where you're at? Like you need to get down and figure out what the problem is, because I see more of the same. We don't want more of the same, Lavender Seas. We want some good stuff. We want some good news. So figure out what the problem is. Do you have a bad interview style? Do you not have enough, is it pandemic? Do you not have enough certs, or do they want you? Are you doing bad on the questions? I mean, you got to solve the problem, man. We just have solving the problem. Strength says you're able to persevere, but we don't want to persevere. We want success. So, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I know you threw $2 this way, and I appreciate you. You know, I love you, Lavender Seas, but we got more of the same. We got more of the same. And that's rough. That's hard, man. Especially, man, unemployment sucks. The only good news, if you're in the U.S., I think you get $600 extra a week. I think so. If you apply for a program, anyway. So, I mean, look into that. So maybe get that unemployment while you're sort of hanging out there. But I mean, it's more of the same. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you some great news. I want to give you wonderful news, some beautiful news, but that's a rough spread. That is a rough spread. Debbie wants to know about disability. Speaking of having a rough time there. Sorry to hear about that, Debbie. Let's see. What's Debbie's question? I have a chronic illness, lupus, right? I'm asking what the cards are getting improvement disability from Social Security. Have an attorney now. Second opinion needed. Which self-diagnosis is not good? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Alina, what is going on? Alina has a photo studio. Wow, that's going to be rough with a pandemic. Anything where it's in person is rough during a pandemic. But what puts you in a good news? What puts you in a good mood though is the Shadowland Tarot. All right, we're getting disability. Is it going to be good? Are we getting disability or not? Let's find out. I misspelled disability. I forgot the Y at the end. But that's because I'm an idiot. So, I mean, there is that. All right. Let's find out about your disability. We're going to get approved for it. We're going to get good with that. Let's check it out. All right. The Page of Swords. That's looking pretty good. We got the Spy. We got the money. We got the income, the Knight, money. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles also points to getting some income. So if we're getting some income, somebody named Cake joined the channel. Cake Robinson, welcome. Cake Robinson, you need to meet Raina. Okay, we have a possible connection here between Raina and someone named Cake. I'm just saying. I mean, you two need to talk. Just saying that right now. But Cake Robinson, welcome. It is good to see you. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do that now. Okay, so as far as disability goes, I think that you're ready. We're ready to get this. You know you have a lawyer. We're serious about this. We're chasing this. And this is going to be something that we really need. We really need this. The Knight of Swords says we have a lot of worry about this as well. We could have gotten rejected from it. We could have gotten some difficulty getting it. It's sort of difficult and hard to sort of get through that. Holly, welcome. Good morning to you as well. But the Page of Swords into the Knight of Pentacles. Now, we're talking about getting money. We're talking about getting disability. We're talking about getting something serious. The Knight of Pentacles is good. The Knight talks about fire, that movement essence. And the Pentacles talks about money. And the Knight of Pentacles is a good source for money. The Three of Cups says that we do have difficulty getting there, though. It's not an easy street. It's not a freebie, right? It's not a freebie. So the Three of Cups says that celebration reversed. Not good news. Not going to be a freebie. May be somewhat difficult. The Nine of Swords says we have worry involved as well. But the long term is yes, because of the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles brings the good news into the rest of the cards. The rest of the cards are bad. The rest of the cards aren't good, but the Knight of Pentacles recognizes that we're moving through that bad space into the next. And the next space is going to be good. I think you're going to get it. The Knight of Pentacles is an excellent money card. Now, note we are ending on bad cards. The Knight of Pentacles needs to keep moving through that. But Goddess, I appreciate you. So will I see Reginald next week? Ooh, we got somebody. We got a love interest here. Will I see R next week? Or what is going on? I'm another cake today. Indeed. See, all these new people, the new people haven't seen the money trick. Holly, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The new people haven't seen, Raina, the new people haven't seen the money trick. Okay, all these people new. Okay, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You have $5. I want some tarot cards, but I don't have the tarot cards. I don't have the tarot cards because all I have is $5. So what we need to do is we need to turn this into more money. And to do that, all you do is snap. And then as you snap, it turns into $100. That makes no sense. 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. $100 cash. Now you can get a tarot card. You can get one tarot deck from Baba Studio with this much money, which is kind of sad. But you know, on Amazon we can get a lot more. I mean, for only $40, you could get the Echoes of Nature. On Etsy, use Echoes, the word Echoes. There's only 7 of these left, and they're out of stock forever. Okay, what am I doing? We want to see R next week. Julie and Holly, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. We'll go with Chiro. We're waiting for those Chiro claws. Hopefully coming next week. Hopefully, everyone pray, please throw some holy water on something and pray that I get the cloths next week, because I'm excited. I have to say I'm excited. All right, Tinkerbell. See, Tinkerbell says I'm new here. Now Tinkerbell has seen the money trick, and Tinkerbell has seen the beautiful Tarot Tower. Tinkerbell, do you know how many other channels on YouTube have this? 0, because this is my creation. 50 tarot decks. 50 tarot decks. How crazy is that? I've gone literally insane. I've created a 50 deck tower. I mean, I'm just saying. You won't see that anywhere else. All right. Let's find out about this. Are we going to see R next week, or what is the possibility here? I think not. I'm going to say we have some difficulty getting there. Oh, Hikate's Crossing. It's got a new Echoes of Nature. There we go. Appreciate that. Okay, so the Page of Coins into Death says the situation is about to take a tumble. We're about to take a tumble. Are you going to see them? I think maybe not. The Knight of Cups. Oh, the Knight of Cups has to be reversed. The Knight of Cups is our romance. The Knight of Cups is our beautiful, beautiful romance card. Why does it need to be upside down? That's evil. That's pure evil. Why does the Knight do that to us? The Wheel says that I'm thinking no. There is a delay. Do we see them? The Wheel says yes. We see them. Next week? I mean, it may be a problem. It may be a bit of a problem. So, yeah, Death says we have a bit of a change coming up. The change could be we don't see them. I really wish the Knight of Cups wouldn't have flipped upside down. That's pure evil, in my opinion, because you want to see this person, and Knight of Cups has to be reversed. Why? I mean, come on, throw me a bone here. We need some good news, and this is not it. But a bit of a delay. It's not bad news. A bit of a delay. Plans change. It's a little bit of a delay, but that's no problem. The Wheel of Fortune said we do see him again. That is looking good. Holly wants to know what today is going to be like. Well, Holly, I hope your day is absolutely wonderful. Holly, you're going to have a fantastic day today. I'm just saying. I don't even need cards, but we're going to throw some cards down and confirm it, because we want Holly to have the best day Holly's ever had, and it's going to be today. And I mean, if we're going to be honest here, the Tarot in Wonderland is a beautiful deck for this. We'll get Holly a fantastic reading here. Find out what's going on today. All right. I appreciate you, Holly and Debbie and Julie. I appreciate all of you. Let's see. Shrimp cocktail recipe. Ooh, that sounds good. So, Raina, are you cooking? You need a baking channel. Raina, do you know how many views these freaking baking channels have? I mean, it's ridiculous. Like 500,000. If you get a good baking channel and it's fun and it's sort of interactive and all that, I think we're looking really good for that. I'm just saying, the Tower. It looks like that we sort of dodged a bullet today. We dodged a bullet today here. The Tower reverse says we're going to have some, we're going to have a pretty stable day. Roses are red. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Tower reverse says we're going to have a pretty stable day. The Hierophant says, you want to avoid anything big and formal and heavy today. If we can get the Hierophant reversed, we can avoid any big authority, anything big and heavy. Sort of dodge the news, any bad news and all that, sort of dodge that. Avoid anything serious today. Let's relax. It's Saturday. Put off all of that stuff until tomorrow. That's going to be good for you. The Queen of Swords as well. Don't talk to any mean people. Avoid the mean people. The Queen of Swords, as you know, as we all know, the Queen of Swords is Cruella de Vil. You don't want that pooping all over your day. You don't want it pooping all over the day. So the Queen of Swords says don't interact with mean people. If you know people that are going to cause conflict, let's sort of dodge them today. Let's dodge them. Let's go around them like a running back in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So you get them the stiff arm and you just dodge that today. So dodge anything big, formal, dodge any authority. Anybody you know is going to just cause too many problems. You don't want to do that. And the Two of Cups says feel that love, feel that emotion, and get really in tune with your emotions today. That's going to be really good for you. So yeah, dodge those drama starters. Dodge them. Just give them a stiff arm like you're running for the end zone. And I think that it's going to be a fantastic day today. Especially you're already on the water. You didn't delay at all. You didn't delay at all. Living arrangements for the next 12 months. What are we doing? What are we doing there? Crap, have to teach a class at 10. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? I think we're ending soon is what we're doing. All right, we're ending soon. We're going to go draw a tarot card. Gonna draw a tarot card. All right, Julie wants to know about living arrangements in the next 12 months. It has been a minute since we have used this. By the way, what is this, you ask? This is the Hobbit Tarot. Cooking channel with a delivery service. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Debbie, thank you. Appreciate that. Why do some decks say not to use reversal cards? Well, you don't have to follow the rules, Debbie. You don't have to follow the rules. The Thoth says not to use reversals. The Thoth indicates that you should watch for cards around that card. So if I have a good card and it's surrounded by really crappy cards, then it's a different meaning. But I reverse it, Debbie. I reverse it because I don't care. I don't care. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel without a cause. And I just roll that way. I think as far as tarot goes, you do what you want to do. You do what feels comfortable for you. Because I'm just saying, there's nothing formal about it. It's not like we're doing math. So math is very formal. If I have a math equation and I do it incorrectly, in other words, I don't do the section in the parentheses. If I don't do that first, I'm going to get a different number and it's going to be wrong. But tarot, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. You just flow, go with the flow, go with what feels right. And, play with that. Anyway. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So we got two more. Julie and then Roses are red. Are we going to have better living arrangements? I say yes. Why do we say yes? The Tower. I mean, the tower doesn't delay. The Tower doesn't play around either. The Tower just gets everything and throws it on the table. It's like when you're playing a board game and you get the whole table and you just flip it up. And you just ruin everything. That's what the Tower does. And the Tower is here as the first card. So I think your arrangements are going to be changing. The Queen of Coins says the resources are looking better. We have better resources. The Queen of Coins points to this collection of resources, or getting good stuff here. Donate through Square. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Alina, let me know. Alina wanted to know about your photography studio. Alina, is that right? So the Queen of Coins collecting resources. I think resources are looking pretty good. The Five of Wands, though, says what? I mean, Julie, what's going on with the conflict? What's going on with a little bit of drama there? We got a little drama there, Julie. Julie, there's something going on. There's something going on with the living arrangements, and the drama is going to continue. The Five of Wands says we're not going to get free of the drama. It's going to be, it's going to be a bit much. But the Three of Cups overall is a celebration card. It's about getting that good news, getting everything working. So I think your living arrangements will improve. I don't know, Julie, I don't know what's going on with the drama. Why would you have drama? Is it resources? Is it resources? What's going on? It's not going away. It's not going away. You do get more resources. But the thing is not, the thing that you're having problems with is not going away. So you're going to have to deal with it. Three of Cups says you deal with it successfully, but it's going to take some strategy. It's going to take some knowledge. It's going to take some work. It's not a freebie. It's not a freebie. Describe the man that, roses, man, my viewers are like the smartest people on earth. Roses Are Red knew the reading was next, and they repeated their question. I love you. Roses, I love you. I love you. You're amazing. You make it so easy for me. I'm just saying, I don't have to scroll up. I don't have to scroll up. I don't have to work at it. Roses Are Red just hands it to me. Roses Are Red is just like, I love you, Mr. Fat Man. Here is my question again. All right. Man next. Personality insight. Personality insight. Let's find out. Raina wants to know about her next man as well. You don't know. Raina, you never know. I hope it's somebody that likes cake. All right. Here we go with the wheel. Golden wheel right there. See, Roses Are Red knows what's going on. She knows what time it is. All right, what's the next man? Is it going to be good? It's going to be bad. I'm going to shuffle the Jesus out of these cards to get you some good news. Get you some good news there. Get you some good news. And then we'll do the photography studio, and we're going to bail. We're going to go paint the star card. That's what we're going to do. All right. Let's find out about the next man. Oh, the Five of Cups, the Tower, the Two of Cups. Okay. So if you're looking for personality traits, okay, we're going for just pure personality traits, not anything like that. So there you go. Wolf just knocked himself out of the park for Raina there. What's going on with that? Wolf, do you not like cake? Wolf, are you biased against cake? I'm just saying. So the Five of Cups talks about that, I don't think that the next personality that you have, this person is sort of moody a bit. It is a bit moody person. They're not going to be happy all the time. They're not going to be exactly stable. They have ups and downs, and, not really bipolar, but they do have their ups and downs, and they do have some difficulties working things out. I think they have a bit of, not really depression, but they get down sometimes. And, they're just not in a good mood sometimes. You have to sort of shake them out of it a bit, right? Justice as well says they want a balance in the relationship. They don't want a relationship where they have to do all the work. So they want to ensure that you're helping out, you're doing some work. In other words, if they text you once a day, that they love you, or they text you, hey, what's going on? They expect a reply back. It sort of makes sense, but that's not always what happens. That's not always what happens, I'm just saying, but they do expect that balance. They do expect responses. They do expect sort of the mutual benefit of a relationship. Now, the Tower says they do like a bit of a spice. They like a bit of a spice. So if you're looking for somebody that's not spicy, this is going to be a problem. Do they like spice because of the mood shifts? Maybe. So they do have a mood shift. I mean, hello. Speaking of hello, lady wants a hello. Hello. See, we got see now. Lady is just like the justice card. Lady says hello. Lady wants a hello. And how are you doing, lady? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right. So the Tower says they like a bit of that spice. Is it because the moody? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Spice is good sometimes. Spice could be bad, but you know, they like a bit of drama occasionally. Are they going to start it if it's not there? Yeah. So be prepared for that. If they just suddenly just say something stupid, they like the drama. Let's play along. Okay, oh yeah, there's drama. You know, I'll play along. There's your spice. Can you go away now? Okay. The Two of Cups says overall it's a good relationship. It's something that you can dig into. It's something that you can enjoy. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you like that spice, depends on what kind of spice. Yet the spice says they like a bit of that drama. They like to play the drama game. So they're going to say something stupid once in a while because that's what spicy people do. All right. Photography studio. That, you know, should I hang on to that or should I let it go? We got the COVID. I imagine there's not a lot of people rolling in there right now. You're not getting a lot of people rolling in there, so you could have some difficulty with that. But let's check that out with the wizards. Got to play that spicy game. You know, one of my friends, she's on Facebook, and she loves the spice. She likes a lot of spice. So she'll be on Facebook and talk about how evil her boyfriend is. And we'll all say, oh, that sounds terrible. You should ditch him. And then an hour later, she posts about how much she loves him. It's like, it's only been an hour. I mean, is this really, you know? Is this really how's this going on? So, I mean, after a while, we stopped playing the game of, oh my God, he's so evil. Why don't you ditch him? We just sort of ignore it now because you know it's coming. At the Seven of Swords says we don't have a lot of traffic. So if you're not familiar, the Seven of Swords is about stealing things and leaving. About leaving, coming and going, a lot of movement. And that's reverses. We're not getting a lot of traffic. The King of Swords as well says we have a lot of criticism around here. So we have a lot of criticism around this. The King of Swords is a dictator. It's a very military style. I want to give orders. And when we see the King of Swords sort of sneaking in here, we know that we have sort of this negative thing about that. Haiti, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The King of Swords, we have this negative image surrounding this. So I think you're seeing that. You're seeing that you're not getting a lot of traffic. There could be some negativity around it. In other words, what are the new rules about with the COVID thing? What are the new rules for getting in there in person? What are the new rules about a photography studio if we're just starting up as well? The Six of Swords says, again, we're not getting a lot of movement. And the King of Pentacles, we're not getting a lot of income. So if you're looking for hang on to it or release it. Now, this is a big decision. This is entertainment purposes only. So never make a money decision. Never make a business decision based upon a random fat man reading your cards on YouTube. You know, I mean, you're smarter than that. But I'm saying that it looks like a money sink is what we see here. We see a money sink, and we have all these indications of a money sink. We have a lack of movement, things getting taken out. We have a negative feel for in-person things right now, where it could be a bit challenging to get in or get things like that. The Six of Swords talks about moving across water, moving to a better place. And when the Six of Swords is reversed, it means we're not moving to a better place. It's almost like we're stagnant. We have this stagnant motion of that boat in the water. We don't have it going on. And the King of Pentacles is all about money collection, or getting money, or collecting that money. And that's the rich retired banker. And that being reversed points us to just having not a lot of income from this. So bottom line, we have a money sink, but I already told you, entertainment purposes only. Okay. But you came here and you paid your $2 to find out what I thought, and that's what I think. Okay, when would I be approved for unemployment? There we go. Yeah, go on a photo shoot with a plague mask on. There we go. Maybe a full hazmat suit could be good as well. All right. Approved for unemployment. Monsi, we're rounding out the tarot stream, but we'll be back tonight. Monsi, if we're here. All right. See you later, Tinkerbell. It's good to see you. We have so many readings today. We're on our rarely used decks. Our rarely used decks. I wish TarotOracle would create a gargoyle deck. Now, that'd be interesting. If I could draw, that'd be great. But I can't draw, so, there you go. All right. So, we get unemployment or not. Let's check it out. Monsi, hello. What's going on? Monsi, we're wrapping up the stream, my friend. Wrapping it up. We'll be back tonight and tomorrow morning, too. So, come back and check us out. The Seven of Pentacles says it's delayed. Approved for unemployment. What is the actual question here? When would I be approved for unemployment? Well, we have a delay. The Seven of Pentacles says a delay. I think we're looking at a couple of months. The Ace of Swords says a lack of communication about it as well. The King of Wands says that we do get some action, but again, it's delayed. And I apologize for the bad news. The Seven of Pentacles, we're collecting that money. We planting the money into the ground and it's sprouting up, and we have good news. We have money sort of sprouting out of the ground. That's reversed. We don't have the sprouting. We're waiting. We planted it. We applied. We're not getting the sprouting. Ace of Swords is about initial communication. Somebody's calling you and saying, hey, Haiti, I got some good news. I got some bad news. I got some news. That being reversed says we don't have the news that we want. We're waiting. So we have two delay cards. The King of Wands says we do get some action after a while. So you're looking at a couple of months. We're looking at a couple of months. That's a couple of delays there. I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be super quick or tomorrow. Again, I think it's going to be a couple of months. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. So you'll see me in 24 hours. And I'm here tonight. So you'll see me in 11 hours. I'm back. Come hang out with me. I appreciate all of you, and see you then.